Oh, nice. So you're off for the whole week? It's so awesome to just take time and refresh your soul, just kind of rejuve, breath of fresh air. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, I always look forward to taking time off as well. It's so nice. Just kick back and kind of forget everything that's going on, right? Oh, nice, nice. My husband and I, when we would take vacation, we had an RV for a while. So we would go on RV trips. Now, this is going to crack you up. This is back when dial up was the thing, right? So I would have to go sit with my ancient laptop, and that's because, that's when they first came out. And I would sit in an office at an RV park and do my social media business and sell stuff on eBay. It was hysterical. I would sit there for hours and it was going, "Brr, brr, brr," trying to connect. So funny. That's how I spent some of my vacation. But yeah, it's nice to have time to work your passion as well. Yes. Yeah. Always with me. Yeah, it was like, I had that thing strapped around my neck. It's so funny. All right, well, let's get going tonight. I'm starting the first item tonight um, at $2. I'm like, let's do a $2 fun. And this is what I found today. Look at this. They're little bells. And when I say found today, I found it in one of my boxes. I was just on Sharon's show and she was talking about going in her boxes. Well, that's what I do as well. And it's almost like, I'm finding things all over again. Didn't even know I had these. This one's turned, but they are clip ons and they're Avon. Let me see if I can get this off here. I think well, you know what? It's taped on. That's why. So I'm going to hold them up like this and then I'll show you the back. But look at how cute. They have the little clinkers on the inside. And here is the back. And I think you can see where it says Avon. But aren't they fun? Little bells. I am running them for $2, 20 seconds. And it has started. So we're going to start with little Avon bells. $2 start. Ding-a-ling. I feel like I should have some bell music going in the background. Awesome. Thank you for looking at those. I've got to show you something because I could not believe it when I was digging in one of my boxes. And I saw this lavender bag and I'm like, what the heck is in there? Look at this. I'm not bringing it up tonight because I know I got matching earrings with this thing. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at this. Let me see the back. I know. I didn't look when I pulled it out to see if anything's on it, but I know I'm sure that I got earrings with this. But I'm like, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. So I just wanted to share that. So that people could see it. Anything that's sparkly totally gets me. But anyway, let's go over a little bit of housekeeping. I've got some host notes, and the first shipping is $5 for the first item, 50 cents for any additional item, and I am shipping out tomorrow. If you have purchased anything from me this week, then it would just be the 50-cent add-on. So I just wanted to let you know that. And let's see what we have got coming up. Oh, so I put, you know what? Isn't this funny? I'm wearing a tank top. It's probably, let me take a quick peek here. Let's see. Let's see what the temp is. Okay, so this is it right now. So it's 78 here, right? We're going to have a low of 69, but it's 78. I'm wearing a tank top, and the title on my show was like, "Hey, it's fall, y'all." Is that funny? But it is. So next, I am going to run. This is a sign. I know I'm like sweating in here. And we've got the air on. I don't know. So the next item I'm going to run is this gorgeous hand painted Russian brooch. Look at the colors in that. Isn't that beautiful? And this is signed, as you can see on the back. And it has the pin, as they all do, like a safety pin that is embedded. Isn't that so pretty? I love the colors. So I am going to run this for 20 seconds, and it's running now. They make a lot of gorgeous brooches. I've seen a few round, and I've had a few round ones, but they're not as easy to get as these are. I mean, the round ones are not as easy to get as the oval shape. All right, Dee, thank you. These are coming, this is coming to you. Can you tell that it's like, what a day already? Oh my goodness. And my husband says to me as I'm coming in to do the show, I think I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream. And I'm like, yeah, you better wait till I'm done. Seriously? Thank you very much, Dee. I'm like, no, you're just going to have to wait. You got to wait on me. You can't do it. All right. Welcome in, everybody. I see some more people in here. Let me see where you're at. Oh, looks like we've got some coming in from some other places. I do want to let you know that if you are watching from another location and not here on District, if you go to www.lilyworks, let me see if I can bring my funds. If you want to join in bid, look at this. www.lilyworksjewels.com. I'm Kathy with Insane Bargains. We'd love to have you pop over into the show here with us, and that way you can bid. So this next item, I'm going to put it on the bust here so you can see it. It's angel wings. Look at the angel wings. Aren't they pretty? This has got a little bit of weight to it. Look how they've attached the chain, and the chain is very delicate. I'm going to pull it off so that we can see the clasp here. I looked while Sharon was doing her show to see if I could see any markings on it, and I can't. But the chain is very, very nice. It's very well made. Hi, Mel. Welcome in. And here is the back. Let me tell you how long it is. It is so pretty. Where did I put? Oh, there we go. It's very well made. And I love it. Little angel wings. It is 16 inches. My husband and I rode Harleys for several years, so I have a lot of angel things. I wasn't into the skeletons and stuff like that, but I have a lot of angel wings. I am starting this beautiful piece at $5. And I'm running it for 20 seconds, and it's on for this beautiful angel wing. It's kind of like a pendant, I guess. Yeah, necklace. But it's really interesting how they did the metal work there to attach the chain. I've got my hand in the way. That doesn't help to look, huh? Thank you very much for looking at that. I'm going to put it back in the bag so it doesn't get tangled up. I had a really pretty butterfly and the chain was so delicate. I had it untangled. I pulled it up out of the bag. I could not believe it. It was tangled again. I'm like, how does it do that? I don't know. That was crazy. All right. The next item I have up, you know what? I was thinking it's fall, so I've kind of got a mix of things, some blingy stuff. You know, with the holidays coming, I've got some, not really boho stuff tonight. Yeah, maybe a couple things. But when I think of fall, I think of leaves. I think of sparkle because the holidays are coming. And then I think of bugs. So I have got a bug here. It is a bug brooch. I don't see any markings on it. You can also put a chain through it and wear it as a necklace, so it's like a pendant. He's pretty good size. I'm going to say he is, he's 1.5 inches long. So I'm passing it along because he's bugging me. Ha ha ha. I am starting him. Hi, Sharon. I am starting him at $4. 20 seconds and he's on. Like how I call him he. We have bugs that are about this size here. I'm just saying. 2 seconds. For the Silvertone bug. Congratulations, Dee. You know what? He's going to go in the bag with the flowers. So what a great combo. Now, where did I put that? See, so I've got kind of like a mix going here because this is a Silvertone brooch. I don't see any markings on the back, but it is very nice, a very nice Silvertone, shiny Silvertone metal. This appears to be a cultured pearl. I'm not positive, but look at the enamel, kind of this iridescent enamel on the flower. It is, let's see how long we've got here. This one is 2.25 inches long. Isn't that pretty? It's in excellent condition. I think this would be nice in going into the fall and also the holidays with the white on it. And this one I am starting at $5. It does not have any markings on it that I could see. And is that running? Oh, it is. It's just not making the noise for me. But it's a sweet little floral brooch. All right, thank you for looking. For some reason, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I think that the system must be a little glitchy tonight. I want to let you know that if you look this way, I've got a lot of purple boxes and it just has like 5 or 2 or whatever on it. But if you crank it on down, you're going to see, or you can slide the top and look at the items that I have for Buy It Now. I actually brought some of the Buy It Now items in here with me so that we could take a look at a couple of them. So I am going to bring one of those up right now because this is so yummy. It reminds me of candy. This is a Kate Spade piece. I want to put it up on the bus so that you can see it. But it is absolutely fab. Let me grab it so we can pull it up here. Did I have it on here? I do. So it's the Kate Spade Neon Glow Pink and Orange. It's New York Cause a Stir necklace. You can see it on the left there. This is a Kate Spade. It is in absolutely excellent condition. Look at the coloring here and the beautiful chain work. Oops. There is the Kate Spade hang tag right there. But this would be excellent either to wear or give as a gift. It is in just gorgeous, gorgeous condition. I'm asking $39.99 for it. If you are interested and you want me to run it, what is that? But oh my goodness, Marissa, hi. Thank you very much. I'll hold that up so you can see that because I have that in here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you would like me to run this, I have it listed for $39.99. If you want me to run it, say run, and I will change the price to $34.99. And you can do a buy it now, right now. So if you're interested, let me know. I'll pop in and change the price for this gorgeous Kate Spade piece. Let me grab what you just purchased, and that way you can see it here. So this is a lot that I have listed. It was one of two that I brought in tonight. The other one is still on. So this is 55 pieces, and it's real pearls. It's faux pearls. There's gold and silver tone. It's RMN, SAO. They're freshwater pearls. There's Avon items in here. You name it. It is in this bag. We also have a lucite piece. Yeah, it is chock full. And as always, I add a little bit of extra. So congratulations. I really appreciate that purchase. And I'm going to put your name on the bag. I've got a couple of other buy it now pieces as well over there that I'll bring up. And I'm going to offer some discount off of them tonight. So we'll pull those and look at them and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to pull this Kate Spade off. Doesn't that look like candy? Look at this. Doesn't that just look like candy? Just amazing. Looking like candy. All right. So next we are going to pull up this is vintage, fun. I was thinking leaves, and this is a sweater guard. This is a sweater guard here, very vintage. It has brushed gold, stacked leaves. Here are the clips on the back side. I think my grandmother used to wear these. But it has a very nice chain. Look at the chain. It needs to be cleaned. I did not clean it. It has not been cleaned. But I will run these for $4 if somebody is interested. And if you're too shy to say, yeah, run it, I'm going to pop it in right now, and then you can decide if it's something that you would like to have. And it is running. So it is a vintage sweater clip. They are leaves, stacked leaves, brushed gold. This chain is kind of light. I don't know how to describe it. It's light and airy. I don't know what kind of chain that is, but it's light and airy. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Let me grab this here. So this is I'm looking, did this one have, I don't think this one was signed, but I don't know if you can see the bling-a-ding on this one. For a tiny little brooch, This has got so much sparkle. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I was just taking a peeky. I do not see any markings on it. Here's the pen end. So you can take a look at that. I am starting this at 5. And it's running for 20 seconds. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in. Sharon's in at 5. Thank you, Sharon. Isn't that beautiful? You know how we always say, I wish you could see how sparkly it really is because you can't tell through the camera lens. But this is gorgeous. Congratulations, Sharon. I am going to add this with your other purchases, so they will go together. So it will be 50 cents, right? So I got you covered. We are good. You're welcome. Thank you. I can't wait to get what I bought from you tonight. There was a couple of more that I liked, but they got snagged before you get it. You know, every time I take a potty break, something good goes up. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my goodness. So this, I just love the metalwork on this. And I'm going to ask y'all about this. Is this a fur clip? I don't think it's, or a sweater clip. Look at the teeth on that. I don't think it's a shoe clip because that would like ruin your shoes. But look at the metalwork on this thing. Isn't it gorgeous? It's very old. I love the flowers and the leaves. It's absolutely beautiful. I am starting this one out at $5 and I am running it for 20 and it is on. Isn't that beautiful? So is it a sweater clip or a fur clip? I don't know. I know somebody knows. Sharon's in at 6. Mel at 7. Look at how big it is. Not that I have really tiny hands, but congratulations, Mel. This is coming to you. Thank you very much for bidding on that, Sharon. Okay, Mel, what is it? What is this thing? I can tell it's very old, and the patina and the metalwork on this is just stunning. I can't wait for you to see it. It's a dress clip. Okay. Yeah, it is so pretty. When I first opened the box, you know, I need to do another what's in that box. I should do that all the time because I never know until I start digging, you know. So the next item I'm bringing tonight, I couldn't believe that these were Avon. I'm like, really? But these are like fun. They're like little bunches of purple. Is that blue? Purple, green, and blue grapes? That's what they look like to me, but look at those. They have the gold leaves hanging down and little gold beads in between. They are clip-ons, as you can see. And here is, I might have it upside down. I think that's Avon. Can you see that? But they are in very good condition. Oops, let me get that. So I am running them, starting these at 4. Where's my $4 one? Here we go. And they're running. A little Avon. Look at that. Little cha-cha. Maybe they're not grapes. But They have gold leaves. Oh, look at the light hitting them. Okay. All right. Let's take a look and see if it black lights anything. Any glowing going on? Maybe not so much. Thank you for looking at those. They are fun. All right, taking a drink break. Water. Out of this, I grabbed a bottle instead of getting a glass out of the refrigerator because it was convenient, you know. So I want to show you something else that is in the buy it now. You know, I'm all about the bling. Well, I'm all about everything, but I'm all about the bling. And this Hollycraft 1953, it's pastel, multicolor rhinestone. It is a demi-parure. It has, let's see here, earrings and the brooch. Here is the brooch. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the colors in that. Oh, so beautiful. Hi, welcome in. This is the back. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to put that down there. And then I'm going to grab the earrings out. Look at the earrings. They are screw back. So pretty. Silver tone. They are Hollycraft. I do have them in as a buy it now, and I'm asking $49.99. However, if you want to purchase this set tonight, I will drop it by $5. So $34.99. Is that right? 49. Oh, what do I have it at? $39.99. Good grief. I can't even, can I count? 49. So 50. So if you take, okay, I'll do it for 42. How's that? So I will sell this set for 42. If you are interested in purchasing it tonight, I can't even count. And I've got flip-flops on. That's bad. Good grief. Take my calculator away from me and I don't know what end is up. But anyway, if you're interested in that, I will discount it. So I wanted to let you know that. All right. This pair of earrings, and I'm not sure. I did not test them. They could be sterling on the ends, you know, where it goes through your ears, but I'm not positive. Yes, please run the Hollycraft. Okay. So what I'm going to do, Dee, is I'm going to go in and I'm going to change the price to 42. So I'm going to edit the item. 42. And I just updated the listing. So it's up. So if you want to claim it, it's actually a buy it now. There you go. Congratulations. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. And by the way, it came in the original box that somebody made the purchase. Whoop. Where did that come from? It came from Hotel Valley gift shop back in the day. Is that something? Thank you. These are so, so beautiful. Yay, you're going to love them. Love, love, love. They're so yummy. So yummy. I was showing some of the early people that came on early today. I just want to share this. I'm not selling it tonight because I know I bought earrings with it a long time ago. Look at this brooch. This thing is like substantial. But anyway, keep an eye out because I know I've got those earrings somewhere, but that thing is like off the charts. Off the charts. All right. Next item up is going to be there's scatter pins, and let's see. Let me find it here. They're little scatter pins, and they're what do you call them? Cardinals. They're cardinals. Aren't they cute? Look at how iridescent-y they are. Very nice, and very well made. They are this type of pin, like a hat pin. But there are two of them, so that's why I'm calling them scatter pins. They could have just been purchased separately because they are identical. But I am running the pair, if I can get them in my fingers without dropping them, for $4, and they're running. Aren't they cute? Wouldn't they be fun on something? Even if I was talking about this earlier today, you know, if you put it on ribbon, if you were writing or wrapping a gift. Hi, Abby. Thank you for your bid. Like on, you know, ribbon for a package or just some kind of decoration or, you know, even a gift. Congratulations, Abby. These are coming to you. They are so cute. And they look like they're new. I mean, they're in excellent condition. So that's always nice. All right, putting these in here. Next I started to talk about them and I got sidetracked. And that is, I've got a pair of earrings. They do not say sterling on them. And I don't know if where it goes through, it just kind of looks like they could be, but you know how that goes. A lot of stuff does look like it could be. But look at these. Look at these stunners. Aren't they gorgeous? And I'm looking at that right there. What is that? Why are they black like that? Is it missing some? Or are they black stones in there? Isn't that interesting? Can you see that? Let me look under my loop. I didn't notice that. Are they dark stones? Oh, they're missing stones. Well, that just bums me out. Okay, well, those are going in somebody's box to do something with. They sure are. So we're going to switch gears here. And I'm going to go with these Napier leaves. Let's see. Okay, here we go. It's like all of a sudden my picture shifted. Really weird. Okay. Anyway, these are Napier. They are marked. Look at that gorgeous gold tone. They are leaves. They are screwbacks, but they are also clips. Look at that. See how it clips? In beautiful condition. Here's the back. And there is where it says Napier. And I apologize if it's upside down because it could be. But they're in beautiful condition. See if I can hold these. Let me do it like this maybe. There we go. Sideways. So I'm starting these at 8, running them for 20 seconds. And they are Napier. As I mentioned, they're very lightweight, beautiful gold tone. All right, thank you for looking at those. Make sure I get these in their correct bag so they don't get scratched up here. All right, so let's do a little blingy here. I'm looking to see if this has a brand on it or a hang tag. It doesn't. So I'm going to measure the length. It's almost like a Y type rhinestone necklace. It's 19 inches long. I'm going to shorten it up just so that we can see it on the bust. The metal on the chain and the back of this necklace feel very nice quality. I'm very surprised that it's not, that it doesn't have a mark on it at all, but I'm going to bring it up. It has matching earrings, perfect for the upcoming holiday season. Here it comes from the top. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. The sparkle in these stones, off the charts for these little tiny flowers. Let me show you the matching earrings here. They are pierced. One has a back, one doesn't, but I can grab a back to put on. So we have backs on them. But here is the matching earrings. Absolutely gorgeous. It's almost like it's rhodium plated in the back just because of the way that the metal feels and looks. But they're absolutely stunning. Here is the necklace. Let me get that close up so we can see that as well. So I'm going to run the set for $8, and the auction has started for 20 seconds. They pretty. You know how sometimes when you get jewelry like this, it's not a high quality. These feel like they are a high quality. Sharon is in at 8. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's like you can tell the difference between when it's a nice quality and it's not. Congratulations, Sharon. Yeah, these are beautiful. So pretty. All right. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to show you, because I brought another lot in here. It's in my Buy It Now. It is a lot, it's 46 pieces, okay? It's 46 pieces, and it's, what did I call it? Oh, pink, orange, green, yellow. $45 is what I'm asking for this lot in particular. You can see the pictures over here, and you might have to slide so you can see the Buy It Nows. But this lot is all of those colors. $45. It's got 44 pieces, but it has so many fun, yummy. Look at those colors. Aren't they great? And these are not just springtime or what is that? Is that like that looks like it's a butterfly brooch. What is it? Oh, I think it is. Let me just see what that is real quick. I have them in separate little baggies so that they're not, they don't get, I should turn it around so you can see it. Ooh, just look at that. So here is one of the butterflies that's in there. It's a butterfly brooch. But it is, I know the colors are just amazing. What else do I have in here? I'll just show you this real quick too. So, and this is another item that's in here. One of these enamel flowers, but it's all different stuff. It's 45 pieces. I can't remember. It'll be in my ad if there's any marked items, but necklaces, bracelets, and all kinds of things. But $45 on that. Just wanted to show you. It's probably 3.5 pounds or something like that. I'm not sure. But I do have the information in there. So do take a look and see what you think. All right. Let me see. What do I have? Oh, here we go. Oh, this. I saw this and I'm like going, it's not marked. I can't believe it. But it's not. I don't get it. Maybe we should Google Lens it and see if we can figure out what it is. But it is a brooch. It is a leaf. But look at the little stones on this. Look at how pretty. Now, this has not been cleaned. I'm sure that they would like really sparkle if they were. It's kind of a brushed gold. It's a really pretty looking little brooch. It has some weight to it, but the colors on the rhinestones are gorgeous. But I am starting this at 5, and I've just got to find a 5. Where's my 5? There we go. But again, I'm not sure. Sure feels like it should be a marked little brooch, but it's not. And I'm sure it would sparkle up big time if it were cleaned for sure. Yep. All right, thank you for looking at that. And next I have, let's see, this I think this is an, I thought it might be an artisan piece, but I'm just not sure. I think it must be, but I do have to, I'm going to bring it, we're going to do I'm coming from the top, coming on down. Look at the colors in this necklace. Here is the clasp. I mean, when I see it, I guess that people can make ends like that and do that. But look at these beads, and they're separated. They're separated with little silver findings with little clear stones in it. But I think what I was most fascinated with about this necklace is this is actually a real stone. So I thought it was interesting to have, and these are not cut glass, they're lucite, they're faceted lucite, but this is cold to the touch. Look at how beautiful, look at how that's veined. Just so pretty and so different. And let me tell you what the length is on it. It is so sparkly for lucite. I mean, I was shocked. So this is 20 inches long. It hangs down past my little goodie here. But I am going to run this for 5. And it is on for 20 seconds. Isn't that amazing? Let me measure it for you again here. I think it was 20. It's an amazing color, the color combination. Yeah, it's 20 inches. Isn't that pretty? And I was so fascinated at the stone at the bottom. Congratulations. This is coming to you. Thank you for the bid. So unusual and gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's see here. Oh, I've got one that's this is kind of boho-y. I'm calling it kind of boho, but the metalwork on this necklace is amazing. You know what? Look at this. Look at this metalwork here. Isn't that pretty? It is metal. It is light. And when I saw this clasp, I'm like, That's different. I mean, that's obviously, it's not vintage, but it is so cool the way they did the metal work on these beads. But I am running this for 2. And I'm going to run it for 20 seconds. I think. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. It's so funny when other people are not like sitting right here. I just find myself talking to myself like, it's Kathy Party won $2 on this. It is it almost feels like it's leather. All right, thank you for looking at that. And next we have, this is a vintage Starburst. I'm going to say it's atomic. It is an atomic Starburst. Look at that. Look at the stone on that. Isn't that great? It is very blingy. Here is the back. I do not see anything on it. This pen is stout. There's the pen back. Let me measure it for you so you know how big this is. It looks absolutely amazing in person. It's approximately 2.5 inches. I was trying to get it to the biggest point. I'm touching it, so it's getting kind of funky, but But I am running this for 5. Let me get it up here. And it's on for 20 seconds. And this is Atomic Starburst. Abby's in at 5. Isn't that stone great? I could just look at that all day. Nope, it's not, of course it's just doing the blingy, but that shows you how sparkly it is, Abby. It's gorgeous. Congratulations. It is so pretty. After I do a show at night, I've got to like decompress a little bit because I feel like if I close my eyes and fall asleep too soon, I'm like glitzing and glamoring all in my vision. It's like, whoa, so crazy. All right, I am bringing up another brooch. This one is blingy. It is amazing, very blingy. Look at this, sweet 1 inch. It is a faux pearl. I don't know if you can see how gorgeous. Look at those stones. They are very, very brilliant. She's not a big one, but she's got a lot of fire. A lot of fire in her. I'm putting her up on stage for $5 for 20 seconds, and she's running. She has got a lot of fire in her. There are no markings. Here's the back. She has like the little, see that type of closure. All right, thank you for looking at that. Is anybody into leaves? Because I have got a couple of leaf brooches. Let me just show you this one. I would have thought this would have been like a Monet. If you want me to run it, I will for 5. But it's not marked. It is not marked. Isn't that something? It is very, very well made. Thought it would have been a Monet. If you're interested in this, let me know because I will run this. I also have these, so they're tricolored. I'm thinking fall here. Aren't those gorgeous? The enamel work on those are beautiful. Here is the back. And I don't see anything on that either. Let's see how the closure looks on that. But I have that leaf one as well. I have this one. This one's got to be a little older, I'm thinking. It has wire mesh. Isn't that pretty? Whoop, this thing's moving. So maybe if it gets tightened there. So the little wire mesh. And that's the only ones that are kind of like that. But you know what? If you're interested, I would run all 3 of these. And I would do all 3 for $7 if somebody wants, if you're interested in all 3 for $7. I was going to do this for $5, but I would do all 3 for $7. So if you're interested in those, let me know. I'm going to put those aside for right now. And I am going to run where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. So this is a clamper bracelet. It's metal. As you can see, it has kind of a cutout design on it. Let me see what it is. Let's look here. Let's look together. It says 6.5. Now I wear a 7. Let me see. Which is so weird. I wear a 7 and it kind of moves. So go figure. But it's really pretty. The cutout design, the clamper part is still full of clampers, so we're good there. But I am going to run this for $4 for 20 seconds. I'm thinking I'm going to, if I can, there we go. And it's on. So for this beautiful little gold tone cutout clamper, it's talking to you. All right, thank you for looking at that. Next, I'm going to bring up this. I think this is just the coolest. Look at this. So this is a real stone. It appears to me, I do not know for sure, but it appears to me to be like crystal, like a polished crystal. But maybe somebody else can look at it and go, oh, I know exactly what that is. But it's so beautiful. Look how you can see through it in the light. Absolutely stunning. This is not marked sterling or anything. I think it's just silver, like silver tone. But look at that. It's so smooth. It's on this round necklace, and look at the closure on this thing. Look at that. So this looks like it's tarnished, right? Like it could be silver. I don't know, but it's not marked. So we're saying silver tone. But if I can't find the hole. Okay, there we go. So that's how it goes back together. Isn't that wonderful? So I am going to run this and start it at 8. Do I have that? It's at 8? I do. Yep. And it's on for 20 seconds. Isn't that a beautiful stone? Absolutely gorgeous. All right, thank you for looking. I am going to show you one more thing before I sign off tonight. I'm on the East Coast. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know, when I talk about putting my footy pajamas on, that's usually in the winter, but it's time to put my jammies on. This girl's had a day, let me tell you. But what I do want to share with you, this is a rare Eisenberg ice. It's a gold tone, faux pearl rhinestone covered. Look at that. You do not see many Eisenbergs with this coloring and this crown. It is signed, and I can't see where it's signed. Can you? It is on there. I know. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the, can you see where it's signed? I can't see it. Let me see if I grab my, oh, there it is. Gosh, blind as a bat. Yeah, there it is, right there. But I am asking $39.99 in my buy it now, which is over there. But if you want me to run it, I will sell it tonight for $35. And this is a crown. This is a crown jewel. That is a deal alert. It's a deal at $39.99. But if somebody wants me to run it tonight for $35, I will go in and change the price, and you can do a buy it now at $35. It's an absolute excellent condition. Look at that. Okay, let me go in and change the price here. Let's see, edit. 35. Update. All right, it has been changed, Mel, to 35. So if you hit it, there you go. Congratulations. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited that you got it. Yay! It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Well, here I was talking about my footy pajamas already because I am like a little bit tired tonight. But you know what? I am so grateful. Thursday night, and you guys could have been doing anything else, absolutely anything else than hanging out with me tonight. And I am so grateful that you chose to spend the time with me. So, as I always say, have a great rest of your week and check it out. Follow me if you're not following me so that you can keep up with what I am doing on Lilyworks. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. You do have a collection? I didn't know that. I did not know that. And by the way, I just want to let you know, any names that you see here that are on here with me watching the show, check them out. You guys can still see them. Check them out. Hit them up. Follow them too. They've got beautiful items in the stores here. Several of them do lives as well. And we appreciate you. All right, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye for now.